This promises to be one hell of a match.
I'm so happy he's back.
NEW Cinco De Mayo rolls along. Justin Morissette and El Regretico coming to you from the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth, and a returning favorite here this evening. He stole the hearts of all in attendance at last year's Cinco de Mayo show right here in this very ballroom. None other than Chico Cholo.
Justin, I did not have the ability to be in the crowd last year for Cinco de Mayo, but I heard all the way down in Peru about the performance of Chico Cholo.
He took on Miles DeVille in a singles match last year, a match that he did not wind up coming away with the victory in. But I tell you what he did win, and that's the hearts and minds of everyone in attendance.
The hearts and minds of everyone in attendance is not on the line in this matchup, so Eddie Osbourne does not have the chance to win that here.
And I don't think Eddie has any interest in winning it either. Not exactly his style to care what the people think about him or literally anything else.
And the legend of Chico Cholo, far-reaching. I heard since that loss last year, I believe I heard that he lost via 450 splash. He has spent the entire year training and preparing on how to counter a 450 splash. I think that may have been wasted. I don't know if Eddie Osbourne's ever hit one before.
Well, there's a first time for everything, and we'll see if Eddie's got that in his bag of tricks here this evening. Very much a different matchup, though, for Chico Cholo stylistically.
If he does, Chico's ready. That's what I'm saying.
Taking on someone well-versed in the luchador style last year in Miles DeVille, who may be dipping back into singles competition going forward after what we saw earlier this evening. DeVille and Sebastian Wolf at each other's throats as the state has crumbled before our eyes. State of emergency is no more.
Still can't believe that.
We've talked a little bit throughout the course of the show already, El Regretico, about how there are so many luchadors sitting ringside tonight as well. A lot of masks in this crowd. In fact, there's one sitting directly across from us on the other side of the ring, decked up like La Parka.
Ah, the chairman.
And I believe, in fact, that is his Vancouver representative, who is Dude Chilling Parka. As these two finally lock horns in the middle of the ring, Chico Cholo at a significant size disadvantage, but you can't question his heart as he's still looking for those shoulder blocks against a much bigger opponent. Whoa! And much to the shock of Eddie Osbourne, Chico Cholo just took the big man off his feet. Now a clobbering lariat from Eddie. And size does matter after all.
Not entirely.
The size of the heart, that is.
And no one's got a bigger one than Chico Cholo. I've seen his medical charts. It's huge.
Massive drop kick on the big man as Osbourne's going running for the hills. He's done.
No matter where you run, Chico Cholo will find you.
Chico Cholo, tope suicida! And it looked like Osbourne nearly caught him in midair, but he was still knocked off balance by that missile strike through the middle ropes.
Well, these people have been waiting a long time to see Chico Cholo return to British Columbia.
Will he treat them to a win here tonight? Eddie trying to ragdoll him, but there is some fight left in Chico Cholo as he looks to break out of this waist lock.
I think it's possible for him to lose this match. He spent the last year from the highest mountains to the lowest ocean depths preparing himself mentally, physically, spiritually.
Kick to the face on Eddie. Off the top rope comes Chico, but Osbourne catches him. I believe was looking for a fall-away slam, but Cholo able to reverse out of it. And now it's the big man, oh my! I don't even know what to call that, but what a maneuver!
Painful. I'd call it painful. Oof, Chico Cholo. He's in bad way on that mat right now.
Caught him in midair, almost turned it into a suspended DDT as he drove him to the mat.
And knocked the wind out of him too. He is struggling to get his breath back.
Not easy, of course, when someone with the mass of Eddie Osbourne comes crashing down on top of you. Whether that's with his full force or just the chop of one hand, as we just saw. The lungs of Chico Cholo evacuated quickly as he's choked again, this time against the top rope.
Again, I must mention the size of his heart, pushing his lungs closer to his chest, makes that even more devastating.
You can tell, though, these people firmly at his back, even if he's getting a rough ride at the moment from his opposition.
I think the problem is Eddie Osbourne's at his front. Just toying with him now.
Like a cat playing with a mouse that he's brought back into the house. Perhaps, however, he'll wish he'd acted faster, or maybe not. As a big uppercut from Osbourne will take Cholo off his feet and silence those Chico chants for the time being.
Operative words for the time being. This guy's got a rally in him. I can feel it.
Osbourne looking for a power slam there. Instead, he's going to take a kick to the back of the head from Chico Cholo.
I don't know if you're going to outpower Eddie Osbourne.
You may have to trick him into using his own force against himself, as he just did when he ran face first into that top turnbuckle. Now Cholo gonna fly! What a crossbody! He caught all of it!
Tricking Eddie Osbourne shouldn't be that tall an order for Chico Cholo. I have it on good authority he graduated twice from MIT.
Huge Uranagi from Osbourne. And we've seen him put matches away with that maneuver. We've even seen Cat Power sending messages to Eddie Osbourne with some Uranagis of her own.
Right. Oh. Once again in the splash zone.
Such rudeness.
Uncouth.
I assure you, Eddie Osbourne has not been invited to King Charles' coronation with manners like that.
Are you certain?
Otherwise, he was a lock to go.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
A little bit too much time hot dogging and grandstanding for the crowd here. You don't want to let a guy like Chico Cholo back into this match.
He's had time to catch his breath, Chico Cholo that is. But he still can't quite get back on the attack just yet. Cholo now fired up, laying forearm shivers into the face of Osbourne, another one. 5 now. Duck through the legs of Eddie, and more strikes to the face.
Oh, that just made him mad.
Osbourne thought he'd taken control, but no, it's Cholo now on the attack, who counters with a lariat of his own.
Devastating.
Thunderous body blows from Chico Cholo. And a running punch to the face of Osbourne.
Chico Cholo is rolling.
Eddie's getting winded right now, and Cholo is just finding his stride. Huge running forearm shiver.
For a tornado DDT. Hits it.
And it is no small accomplishment to take a man of Osbourne's size off of his feet with a maneuver like that. Even if it didn't get him the win, Cholo has to be feeling good about that one.
Definitely got this crowd back into this matchup in favor of Chico Cholo here.
Cholo didn't even beg to the ref that was a 3 count, though this crowd certainly did with the "ref, you suck" chants directed towards Mark Gage.
Chico Cholo is an excellent counter, Justin.
More strikes to the face. Cholo now going up. He was looking for perhaps a Hurricane Rana, but he got caught by Osbourne. Splat to the mat.
Again, Eddie Osbourne takes control, and again, Eddie Osbourne chooses to taunt rather than stay on his opponent. I know a lot about mistakes, and that's got to be one right there.
He's just energized by the hatred of this crowd, though. You're right, he might be more interested in soaking up the boos of these people. And I do mean boos like they're booing him, not boos like they were soaking up the booze in our last match.
As the Cinco de Mayo street fight, soaking up the booze. For sliced bread.
Oh, that tequila in play. Oh, wow.
Greetings from Asbury Park.
And Chico Cholo gets the shoulders up at 1.
Dose middle fingers from Chico Cholo, and another sitting pile driver shades. Bam Bam Bigelow, and oh, that's disappointing.
Eddie Osbourne comes away with a massive victory as Chico Cholo suffers loss numero dos here at the Commodore. And maybe next year, Trace will be the trick.
There was too much time prepping to defend against the 450, Justin. I think that really played a factor in that match.
Well, he'll be ready for that sit-down pile driver next year, we can tell you that.
That's absolutely.
Eddie Osbourne. They cut the music.
Real heel, wanting us to cut one of the best songs in NEW. Say me a little about the guy, but he's got an incredible song.
Maybe the most likable thing about him is his music, but despite his conduct over the course of that match, I believe Chico Cholo earned his respect.
I also am inclined to believe that. Eddie leading the crowd in a Chico chant.
Chico paying his respect back in the direction.
Uh-oh.
He's inviting Eddie back into the ring right now. What are we seeing with these two men?
We'll be seeing a new tag team forming, Justin. Oh, little sea-walk.
Eddie trying to lead him in the Macarena right now.